We're back! It's week 3 of our assertiveness series, and this one is great! Absolutely, Chandler, I'm really excited for this week too. This week we are talking about I statements. That is, not this I, but I, the letter I. And we are talking about how to tell people something that maybe is a little uncomfortable or hard to say. If someone around you is doing something that you don't like, if it makes you feel sad or angry or annoyed or uncomfortable, then this is where you can use an I statement. Now, the opposite of an I statement is maybe how we do things when we're a monster, and that's a you statement, which is, you are making me feel bad. But that doesn't necessarily help us solve our problem, because I know if somebody comes to me and says, you did this, I kind of get angry and don't want to solve the problem, right? So an I statement switches it, and it starts with how I feel. So an I statement has 3 parts, but the first part, always, 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 is I feel blank. I feel great. Oh, I probably would need an I statement for that. I feel sad. I feel angry. I feel nervous. I feel uncomfortable. I feel annoyed. Chandler, those are all great starts to an I statement, right? Now the next part is probably the trickiest. Do you agree? So after you say I feel, you say when you feel that way. Now this is where the you part of it comes in. Not that you made me feel, but you can say, I feel angry when you call me that nickname. Right? Then that person knows exactly what they've done that makes you feel uncomfortable. I feel annoyed when you kick my desk. I feel sad when you keep talking about that sad story I told you. So we have I feel and then when, the specific thing that happens. Now, does it work if you just say, I feel annoyed when you're around? That's kind of a monster thing to say. We need to have the specific thing that means a detail, focused in, not when you're around, but I feel annoyed when you poke me in my arm. Then a person knows exactly how they can solve that problem with you, right? And solving the problem is the third part of an I statement. So, I feel blank. When blank. Next comes, please. You get to pull out your problem solver hat and suggest a way to solve the problem. I feel annoyed when you kick my desk. Please keep your feet to yourself. I feel angry when you call me Chandlerella. Please call me Chandler. Ooh, excellent examples. So, this can be a big, big situation, a big feeling you're having, right? But you solved it in 3 parts. I feel, when, please. Do you think you can do it? Do you think they can do it? I think so too. It can be hard. It can be scary to say all of these things. You have to be pretty brave, right? But I know you guys are brave. And I know that you guys are full of husky pride. And using an I statement is a great way to be productive and solve problems. To be empathetic and make sure that you're not making someone else feel bad because you feel bad. And it is a great way to be respectful in really tricky situations. So, let's review. An I statement has 3 parts. First, I feel. Then you put in a feeling word. I feel embarrassed. Then you say when, and you make it specific. I feel embarrassed when you comment on how red my cheeks get. Please stop. That often works. If you don't know, if it's something that someone's doing, and you can just ask them to stop. I like Chandler's example. When he was being called a name he didn't like, he told them what name he wanted to be called, right? Another good example to think about where that please would come in would be if you're having trouble at recess. Maybe someone's trying to play with you, but it kind of just feels like they're following you around. You could say, I feel uncomfortable when you chase me around at recess. please join our game or give me some more space. Right? So, I statements are tricky and a little bit scary to say, but I believe in you. Do you believe in them, Chandler? Oh, yes, I believe in you. It's hard, but it's totally worth it. Get out there and be assertive. Absolutely, guys. Get out there and be assertive. I'll see you soon.